Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, South Africa can return to being a global ferroalloy hub. Very promising narrow-reef boring technology nearing rollout stage, RAM reports. And Exxaro boosting small business, education, post-mining economies, and farming ventures. South Africa has extensively tested highly convincing homegrown smelting technology that has the potential to re-establish this country as a global ferroalloys hub by enabling it to produce quality, low-cost ferromanganese and ferrochrome, and even some forms of steel.
So we felt in ARM that this is something that we really feel can re-industrialize South Africa and help South Africa to bring back ferroalloy production and also to revitalize all these dormant plants that we've closed down over the many years. The thing is, we are not beneficiating the ore that we're producing in South Africa, and this technology that we've developed does not need some magic support from government in terms of electricity or giving us power cheaper than before. What we can do here is we can produce as is, and we can convert those furnaces, and we can produce ferrochrome and ferromanganese at the low end of the cost curve and still make it profitable. So the progress that we've made, I've been to the USA, I've been to Saudi, and I've met various people in South Africa as well, and to expose them to this technology. And I must say, of all the people that I met, not one single one said this cannot work. They were all very impressed by this, and after very detailed due diligence, the answer came back, yes, this will work. So what we've done now is that we're partnering now with Glencore, and as you know, Glencore is one of the largest ferrochrome producers in South Africa. And I just spoken to their CEO, Japie Fullard, and they're going through tough times. You know, the ferro business is not making money in South Africa, and it's really tough out there. And they are now working with us, and we've been doing work now for the last month in detail with them, and they've sent skeptics to us to really see if this technology works or doesn't work, or will it make a difference or not. And the feedback that I got is that the answer is, this will work. It will definitely work, and it will make a change.
The rollout of new narrow-reef boring technology, which has the potential to boost platinum group metal grades, lower unit costs, enhance safety, and streamline downstream materials handling, will commence at Bokoni Platinum Mines in Limpopo in January.
For many years, as we approached challenges within the smelting industry in South Africa, we have embarked on alternative smelting technology, and that's gone leaps and bounds. Then we had challenges with mining and conventional mining, and we adopted technologies which we started 20 years ago, called narrow-reef equipment. That is mechanized equipment, not your question. And we have, in the last reporting period, you asked a similar question, and I responded to the NRE. So at the time of the last reporting, we had purchased a fleet, mobilized a crew, we've put them underground. They've been going now for close to 6 months, very promising. It's met all of our objectives. What has also realized significant improvement in hanging walls and safety conditions, and we've seen remarkable improvements in grade. So those trials are continuing. We are not commercializing that yet. It has to be at the appropriate time when the mine is built up to scale, and I'm talking about Bokoni. But let me come back to what you referred to about narrow-reef boring equipment. So we have advanced that project quite significantly. We have tested it from a conceptual, from a financial, commercial, technical. We've had independent studies, and the first trials of the cutting, and that will be rapid development. Now I want to just distinguish between the two. So historically, or right through cycles, typical mining advances in underground opening up, and that is one of the challenges with Bokoni. You can only blast 2 meters a day. That's what the best you can do, a 2 meter advance. And so why have we not employed what has been available in the industry for more than 100 years, successfully employed throughout the world, and that's TBM, tunnel boring? Well, it's been too big, too restrictive, too difficult to negotiate. And we've been at that as an industry for the last 20 years, and ARM's been at that technology now, year 4. The first unit is already built. It's been altered for our circumstances, and it will be mobilized at the latest by end of April. And by end of July, we'll start the first TBM cutting, which is tunnel boring machines. These are opening up the ore body so that we can get into, to your question, the narrow-reef boring technology, which is reef cutting. That machine is complete with all its accessories. We've done multiple tests off-site, and that thing will be mobilized on site by October, that unit, and we hope to start cutting. Once the rapid development's done, we'll start cutting, not hope, we will start cutting by January of this year.
As at the end of December, the social investments of Exxaro Resources amounted to 2.1 billion rand amid the bettering of lives and livelihoods being declared core.
Sustainable impact remains at the core of the Exxaro business, and delivering meaningful socio-economic value is integral to Exxaro's purpose of bettering better lives in Africa and beyond. So our efforts focus on addressing unemployment, enhancing education, and enabling infrastructure development to empower our host communities and also to drive inclusive economic growth. As at the end of December, we're proud that group social investments amounted to 2.1 billion rand. The local procurement of black, small, medium and micro enterprises supported 562 organizations through enterprise and supplier development initiatives. We are also making a meaningful impact in our host communities by investing in education. So our early childhood development programs benefited more than 2,700 children, more than 40 registered early childhood development centers, and over 180 teachers through professional training.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.